Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now, for the next couple of days, I will still be producing Fallout Talk videos, as at this point in time, I don't have access to the beta because I don't have Xbox One, or I didn't pre-order Fallout 76 for the Xbox One, so unfortunately, I'm not playing it just yet, but I will be playing Fallout 76 in a couple of days and stuff like that, so don't worry. And at a later date and time, I will make a video talking about the type of content I will be producing for Fallout 76. But until then, I'm still going to do my little talk videos. So in today's video, what I want to talk about is, should Fallout 76 have raids? And what I mean by this is, essentially, for those of you that do not know what a raid is, what a raid is essentially where a group of players get together to take on a really high level boss, and the players have to work their way to the boss in a series of fighting enemies, in a series of puzzles, which unlock the next series of enemies and the next series of puzzles, and you keep on doing that until you finally get to the raid boss, where you have to fight the raid boss and all his minions while trying to figure out puzzles as well. And when you finally defeat the raid boss, you get really good loot. Now, I hope I did explain a raid properly. That is best of the way I could summarize it. But for those of you who want to know what a raid is, or kind of what I'm referring to, go look at a game like Destiny 2. Go look at one of the raids from that game. It's where a group of players try to take out a really high level, essentially, boss. And I would really like to see that in Fallout 76. Now, keep in mind, I know there will be boss battles in Fallout 76, like public events and stuff like that. However, that's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is essentially a really high level boss, in which you need multiple players to complete it. Where a group of players in Fallout, whether that be through some form of matchmaking and or just going to a certain spot on the map, can start a raid where they fight a really high level boss, like a giant Deathclaw, maybe a really high level robot enemy, a really high level Scorch Beast, and stuff like that. And when they finally defeat that main boss and that main enemy, they get some type of reward for it. Now, I forgot to mention, also with raid does come story, so maybe there's a little backstory for one of these raids. For instance, here's just a little example that I kind of thought of. You get word that there is a legendary giant Deathclaw roaming somewhere around, in a certain area, where the raid's going to take place. And you go to this certain area, and in order to get to this giant Deathclaw, you need to battle your way through other Deathclaws while figuring out puzzles and trying to stay alive, and you unlock the next area where you have to fight more Deathclaws and figure out other puzzles and then stay alive, and then you finally get to this giant Deathclaw, which is huge, and you can do damage to him by shooting him, but you have to also worry about the other Deathclaws that are coming at you, and you have to figure out puzzles while all trying to defeat this Deathclaw. And once you defeat the Deathclaw, you get some high-level rewards and items. Now, keep in mind, I'm just using that as an example, and I think it would be really cool to see raids inside Fallout 76, kind of like what we see in Destiny and Destiny 2. But that's just my opinion. I just wanted to make this little quick talk video because it's something that I would like to see in Fallout 76, but I'm not saying it needs to be inside Fallout 76. I think it would just be really cool to have essentially a group of players team up to take out really high level enemies and get really good loot out of it. But that's just my opinion. I think it would be really cool to see something like that in Fallout 76 and future updates or future content or a DLC perhaps, where you have to leave, the West Virginia area of the map, and you're now on this new DLC part of the map where this raid takes place, or something like that. Something interesting, something fun, and something cool like that I think would be really awesome inside Fallout 76. Anyways, just wanted to throw that out there. I know it was a little bit of a silly idea, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to this help the channel grow. Anyways, I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.